Hey, how y'all doing? Shit. I'm trying to do a little video about the beef between Israelites and the Israelite followers and the ancient Kemet or ancient Egyptian followers. And this how it goes. You get the ancient Egyptians say that, the Israelites plagiarized information from the Egyptians. And you got the Israelites saying that the Egyptians were pagans or frowned upon by God. Now, the Egyptians were frowned upon by God in the Bible at one point in time, but they was never set out to be a forever enemy like Esau or, Satan's seed line. They just had a little beef. Nothing like if your son, when he was little, got to fighting with the next door neighbor's son, you didn't, even when they got grown, you wasn't looking at the boy like, I don't like you because you got to fight with my son. You understood there was a little spat, and later on, they got cool. But then there's some people that your son might have gotten into that they've been enemies since then. You never liked them, he never liked them. It's just something about them. The Egypt don't fit that, you know what I'm saying? It's been plenty of time Egypt got into it, Israel, and been plenty of time Egypt saved Israel. And there's been plenty of times Israel went to Egypt for help. So it was like a rocky relationship. So let's get that out the way. And I hate when people try to make it seem like it was something different than what I just said, And about the plagiarism part, all got their information from Ethiopia, which we know the Egyptians came up out of Ethiopia, and blah blah and woo woo woo. Now, let's get up on the knowledge. If we go to the Bible, Ham, Shem, and Jacob, they all had the same daddy. That was Noah. So of course, they daddies, was gonna give them the same information about where they come from and how things need to be rolled, and how things need to be done. And these sons went off and put their own twist on it. So you can't fully say that Shem plagiarized from Ham and blase blase. No, you got to think more deeper than that. You just want to say, people sometimes just want to say, oh, we found that we did it first, just to be saying it. And no, forget all that. We're trying to get to the truth. And common sense will tell you that my mama taught me the same stuff that she taught my sisters. You know what I'm saying? And even though we was taught the same thing, we different to this day. We twisted it in our own way of what my mama and my daddy taught us. And that's common sense. So to even hear somebody say that, I wouldn't advise y'all to listen to them. Listen to them, but with your own understanding and common sense, because they'll put something off on you because you angry. Everybody's angry. The whole black nation's angry. So people want to feed into your emotions, and we some emotional, passionate people. That's one of our gifts and one of our curses, because we so emotional we don't think straight, and we so passionate we don't stop to hear somebody else's point of view. Okay. So then I'm looking at a video, dude was like, if you think you're a Hebrew Israelite, you're a fool. I like them people never existed in the Bible, and I've been through that before. I went through Moors studying, Israelite studying, Kemet studying, and I realized I was just all about black uplift. Okay, let's say that the Israelites did steal that information from Egypt or whatnot. Okay. And they plagiarized or whatnot. Who are you to say that God didn't ordain that they got that information? But yet he gave it to Ham. And then, they fell off and they started getting cocky and they failed. So he gave it to another people, the rights to go ahead and rule. You know what I'm saying? Obviously because Egypt ain't even popping today. You know what I'm saying? So I believe still a little bit in the Bible. I believe a lot in the Bible because a lot of stuff that it says in there is coming true, Or either the person who wrote the Bible was a brilliant psychologist and mapped out the mind and knew where man was headed. Either way it goes, there's some truth in there. Now, some people say the Egyptians gave it to the people that wasn't around, or the people that are not of their stock, to get them something to believe in. Well, who said that they gave them false information? They probably still gave them the truth. You know what I'm saying? But put it to them in a way they'll understand it, right? At the same time, though, okay, the Kemetic people want to bash the Israelite people, but the thing is, though, we all saying the same thing. We was once great, we fell off, and we trying to get back into the greatness that we is without the flaws that we had. And the Bible says that, and it's some truth into that. Kemetic science never gave us a prophecy on what was to come with the Egyptians, but the Bible said they was gonna be scattered away too. And the strange thing is, the ancient Kemet say that the Kemetic studiers and followers, they say the same thing. We scattered abroad and woody this and this and this and that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just basically just talking about going over some stuff I've been thinking about it. It's like a lot of niggas trying to gang everything niggas get in, they try to gang bang it. You know, I see these black Hebrew Israelite niggas on the internet, they disgust me. So these niggas out here, they ain't no different than the niggas I kick it with in the hood. I mean, the only thing is they got a Bible instead of rocks. You know what I'm saying? They probably got rocks in their pocket. The way they hold themselves. You know, I'm no master. I'm not trying to preach at none of that, because I'm not nowhere near where I should be to do that. And I feel like when a man come into that, it's a certain way he hold himself to show that he been through battles with himself to better himself. And them niggas don't seem like they tried to battle themselves on nothing. They just still flowing, going with the flow, and they got a little knowledge. You know what I'm saying? But they out there cussing out white people. They cussing out black people. They dogging the black women. And I got a little anger towards the black women myself, and vice versa. They got some towards us. But I'm not finna get on there. I'm not finna down my fam in front of everybody. You know, these type of people, to get on Facebook and they down their own family for a few likes. You know what I'm saying? And mask it as something good. Nigga, y'all out here dogging the black woman. They ain't even trying to rap with on her. I know you bitter. We all bitter. We all got our heart broken, bro, but you supposed to be a little stronger than that. Going out there talking tough, being hard, that ain't showing that you strong, nigga. They just showing that your anger got the best of you. It's actually showing that you weak. I'm through with this, man.